Hi guys, this is Julie at Julie's Kitchen and Stuff, and today I wanted to do this Caprese cheese bread thing that I had a dream about actually. Just last weekend, woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, oh, that's a good idea when I woke up. So I ran out and I grabbed some of those Rhodes frozen dinner rolls and I just coated them in oil and let them thaw out. So I went back to sleep for a couple hours, and then when I got up, they were perfectly soft, and so I squished them flat, let them rise for another hour or so, and then I took some tomatoes and some of my fresh basil from my garden, olive oil, salt, pepper for that caprese blend, grated a clove of garlic in the oil also, and let that sit for a little bit while the bread was rising the second time. And so then once it was ready like this, and I kind of squish it down with my fingers and drizzled a bit of the oil on each of the pieces of bread. This shows 6, but I actually did 12. So I could do 6 with the tomatoes and basil and 6 with just cheese, which kind of worked out from my fail later down the road. So put the oil on there and squish it all in, and then I was going to put it in the, I put that in the oven, and then I was like, oh yeah, I got to put the cheese on there. So thankfully I had the other 6. So I put the cheese on those and cooked those on 400, actually on my pizza stone this time, on 400 degrees, preheated for 13 minutes, and that was just perfect. So then I also did the other 6, which I pulled those out and put cheese on them. And so 6 of them had just cheese and the marinated oil, and 6 of them have the cheese, marinated oil, and the slices of tomato and basil, which had been marinating in that garlic, salt, pepper, oil. Oh my goodness, it was so refreshing, yet warm and soft and cheesy and really good. I was actually making my minestrone recipe today, and I thought this would be really good with the minestrone, but then I didn't end up adding it to the minestrone recipe because I the minestrone is completely plant-based, and this is not with the cheese. So unless you were to use like Miyoko's cheese, which she has really good mozzarella, then this could actually be plant-based also because the dough is and all the other ingredients are. But I don't know. My brain was tired, so I just didn't figure that out until later. Anyhow, so these guys turned out so good. Just crisp on the bottom like a pizza, soft in the middle. The cheese would just stretch, which you'll see in the picture, when I break open one of the just plain cheese ones. And it just had such a fresh tomato basil flavor, which I just totally love basil and tomato together. And we all know how much I'm in love with olive oil. So then we have the cheesy ones and the caprese ones. So there's actually, you can do these at the same time and have 2 different choices. You can dunk the cheesy ones like in a minestrone soup or any soup, or just eat them by themselves like my husband did. And look at that stretch. Oh, it was just so beautiful. I used the fresh mozzarella again this time. And, well, it was a real hit. Thanks for watching.